everyone, Mollusk here, and welcome to another Warhammer 40,000 Battle Report. Before we begin, I'll just give a quick public service announcement. Basically, I'm still playing with the format I do these videos in. For myself, I like to listen to other people's battle reports, but not necessarily watch them. And so I do mine with that somewhat in mind, as a goal or focus. However, I am aware that a lot of people do seem to like the filmed battle reports, which are actually less labour intensive to edit. So I'll do them with people who are comfortable with it, and at locations where I'm not likely to catch someone who doesn't want to be filmed by accident. So yeah, just an FYI, and now we can get on with the battle. And if you've watched this far, then I do recommend the end, because it comes down right down to the wire. I hope you find it enjoyable. So in deployment, the Marines deployed first. We have a combat squadded unit here, holding the objectives in the middle of the table. A non-combat squadded 10-man squad of Marines here, holding another objective and basically holding the line. Behind this building we have a squad of Terminators, 2 with heavy weapons and a librarian in tow, there to provide a long-range knot of support for the Marines. And here we have the bikers with the Apocryph 3 and the Space Marine captain with the changes of the Gorgon and all that goodness, which is like the mini Smashfucker build if anyone likes 1D4chan. The board is a little bit smaller than regulation, which means we're both right up in each other's grills essentially, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to hold him off. My basic idea is to try to get as much firepower pointing at the bikers and Terminators as possible on the first turn and hope I seize the initiative. I've got my 2 Venoms up in the tower, hopefully out of charge range and with a good line of sight. I've got the 2 Ravagers tucked in the corner, again looking directly at the Terminators, which I want off the board as soon as possible. And in front of them I've got a screen of Scourge, who are pretty useless in this game, I'm imagining, because he hasn't got any vehicles and I've equipped them all with haywire blasters. So basically their job is to meat shield the tanks for this game. Right behind the building I have another unit of Scourge, which I've put there because I can't really think of a useful place to put them. I'd really rather they didn't get shot just for no reason, and they're waiting to be deployed in further turns. With them is the Raider with my HQ of Incubi and a Succubus, and that is going to race up round the table and plunge into those vulnerable looking Space Marine tactical squads. Disrupt his lines, stop him from getting objectives, and avoid the combat heavy Terminators or bike squads, all that good stuff. And there in the middle of the table, by the wall closest to the camera, is my squad of Mandrakes. I couldn't get them any closer to the Marines than that without having them get horribly shot in the open, so that's about all I could figure as where to put them. Just again, they're there behind cover getting some good saves, and in range of getting into the centre of the board to hold some objectives and contribute some firepower should they be needed. Unfortunately I did not get the first turn, and so I'm counting on night fighting to give me that little bit of extra protection so that I can survive into my turn 1 with the ships that I really need to win this. So yeah, going into turn 1. Space Marines turn 1!
Move them into cover. You've got loads of tasty secret objectives. They've got a what was it? A shield.
Yeah, there's the extra cover save or something. Extra cover save. Grav generator. This one. As they reroll ones to hit.
Yeah, reroll ones to hit. Yeah. These guys fired all of their bolt guns at this ship and took 1 wound from it. These guys fired 4 lots of storm bolters, a cyclone launcher with crack missiles, and an assault cannon at that ship, and managed to take 2 hull points off it.
And my gun.
And
I've lost a
broke
gun.
Ryder's gun. And it jinked. And so I can't do anything.
Yeah.
That was my turn.
How many points did you get?
I got 2 delicious victory points. Both were hold objective marker 3.
Excellent. Cool. So that was it for Space Marines turn 1.
3 hull points from you. I shot like 600 points and you lost 3 hull points.
Anyway, Dark Eldar, turn 1. We did some shooting. The Ravagers shot at the Terminators and took off a load. We then threw millions of grenades at the Bikers and they did nothing. We had a bit of a dispute because we didn't really understand how things work with grenades.
No, I think you were right. I just disagreed that it should be a thing.
Okay. Anyway, the grenades did nothing. The one guy with the normal gun managed to kill one of them.
You got, what, 15 hits with the grenades? So
Yes,
was it
12 hits.
and did nothing.
Yep, 3 hits and I killed a Marine. Yay!
With a 3+ invulnerable save.
And the other
And
squad.
a 4+ feel no pain.
So basically, we managed to take off 2 bikers from this bike
The
squad
God
of death.
Squad.
And then all my Venoms and their people fired at the Terminators and did nothing.
Whereas 110 points took 200 points out, essentially. No, they didn't. Yeah, they did.
220, right?
Yeah, I've got 1 of that Terminator squad left.
Yeah.
Which is not the one with the good weapons on it, because I didn't order my men correctly again.
That is the thing.
I need to do that. Yeah, I need to pay more attention to that.
And then I think my succubus dropped a grenade out of the thing, killed 2 Marines, and then the Mandrakes shot in the green
Shots
bogies.
and killed 1.
And we're just going to forget that Soul Blaze, I know it.
Yes, nothing will happen.
So yeah.
Oh wait, when do you do it? Now?
End of the turn. Let's do it! Roll, Robsy, roll.
What do
Roll 8 dice. On a 4 up, it goes away. I thought less
It did not go
less
away.
than a 4. It's gone away. Sorry.
It's gone away.
4 plus it continues. Way, words.
What does it do? I don't even remember what it does.
It does like D3 strength 4 wounds, I
Oh, right.
think, something like that. Yeah.
Go.
Moving into... Oh, and I got 2 objective things for Death by 1,000 Cuts and Recon. And we know what all the objectives are. This one is a grav generator. And this one, I forget. It's,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the extra cover save.
Yeah.
Woo! Moving on. Space Marines turn 2.
Dauntless turn of doom. Lots of things happened. The quad gun achieved nothing on the pirate ship. His shooting with... Oh, his throwing a grenade achieved nothing. They shot it 8 billion times and killed it. Oh, me. Librarian tried to run away and failed massively. He's just on the other side of the building. Terminator tried... Oh, Terminator shot at these and killed 1. Tried to run into combat and failed. The command gang of Doom took out 2 of the stupid tanks that I hate so much.
They split up. And
They split up.
Each took 1 out.
Yeah. One with a thunder hammer and one with his melter bombs.
So yeah, now I look a bit like I'm in trouble.
Yeah, not really.
So...
You will quickly not be in trouble, I imagine. Well, I don't know, actually.
Well, I can't really escape you with your own bikes. But...
This is true. Well, those guys can if they fly off the building. How does their moving work? Do they have to move some of it down and then some of it forward? Or do they
Interesting
fly
question.
diagonally? No, they do
Interesting
that,
question.
don't they? It's like when you climb floors, you go up and then you go across.
I presume so.
So I remember those weird diagrams of like he jumps up like this and then he moves that way. and
Yeah,
he
because
goes
they're
that
not
way.
flyers, but I never get the difference between a flyer and a skimmer. But yeah, it's I presume we'll do that.
Cool.
Alright. Sure.
Well, yeah, we need to figure out what not being in coherency means. Surely that must have happened in your fights at Games Workshop. No one has ever not been in coherency.
I think they have, but then they've just like moved together and it hasn't really mattered. So in my turn now, I will move them. I have to move them together into coherence before I can do anything else.
Anyway, so
Yes.
they're going to kill him, aren't they? If only I'd have rolled a 7. He might not just melt and die. But what? I'll lose 1 unit.
Okay.
He's only got a Stormbolt anyway. He's a bit pathetic.
Yeah, Terminator's pathetic.
Well, on his own, he's a bit pathetic. I mean,
So you're on what, six?
6.
Points now?
No, 7, because I got
Plus your
Kingslayer, First Blood.
First Blood. So going into Dark Eldar turn 2. Let's see if I can pull something back. Dark Eldar turn 2. We moved around. The Scourge are trying to block the bikers from getting to my Venoms. What else? The Mandrakes moved up to the quad gun. And I think the Scourge shot, maybe killed a biker. These guys shot, didn't do anything. The Venoms all shot at his Warlord a bike and managed to do 1 tasty wound, which was not good enough. Not good enough at all. The Mandrakes with the quad gun shot at the Terminator and won, and
They
shots
didn't do it with
got
the quad
through.
gun.
They didn't do it with the quad gun. They did it with their normal fire bogey attacks, and managed to get me overwhelming firepower point there. Well done, Mandrakes. In combat, we charged in with the. We split up the Succubus and the Mandrakes, who charged. Not Mandrakes, Incubus, which charged the Marines, took no wounds to Overwatch, and slaughtered them. But they rolled double 1s for insane courage to hold. Which is probably for worse than them. The Succubus killed the Librarian and ran into the building to hide away from the guns of the foe. And that's about it. I got 1 objective point for this turn. Marines turn 3 or 4? I can't remember.
Turn 3.
3.
I manoeuvred my way around the stupid flying monkeys of doom.
Should have put them across here, I guess.
Yeah. I then shot at this building with plasma pistol and took 1 hull point from it. Wasn't enough to do anything. It immobilized the building, which is great. These guys then melter bombed. They tried to shoot and failed, and then melter bombed the ship, blowing it up and hurting hurting 2 of these 5 people. They are holding this objective to get me a victory point.
Oh wait, we didn't do the combat.
Oh yeah, well we can go back and do that. This guy is holding that victory point. Oh yeah, we need to resolve this one. Guys holding that one. These guys are holding this one. They fired the quad cannon at this. It jinked and nothing happened. But at least it's jinking, so it only can shoot suck shots. And that's pretty much it. But we're going to do assault now, and they're going to die.
Yay!
And he's going to get assaulted, and he's going to die.
We resolved that combat.
1 Space Marine died.
1 Space Marine died.
And then failed to hit.
I hate Incubi. And my opponent hates his Marines. Good. We're all united in hatred. Dark Eldar turn 3. What happened? We moved around to try to surround these bike Marines. As you can see, the smash fucker captain has finally died. I think the Scourge killed him. Well done, Scourge. Yeah. Everything else fired into these 2 bikes and could not get past their 3+ armor.
Nothing at all.
In combat, the Succubus charged the...
Oh, you did get past the 3+ armor, but then I rolled a Apothecary. Save him.
Oh yeah. So all the jabs and stuff they've been taking against the poison weapons succeeded. So the Succubus killed the 1 guy, no problem, and didn't quite get out of the way. So she's in trouble. The Incubi did not kill the last Marine, and I hate them so much. You do not understand how much I hate Incubi. Because this 1 Marine objective secures this objective, I would have got 2 points if I had taken it. But as it turns out, I get nothing.
So currently it's what, 4 against 10?
I think so. Good. So it looks like we're going to have to go for the table, ladies and gentlemen.
I might actually be able to table you. It's going to be hard, but I might be able to do it still. It all depends on those stupid men. Actually, no, I don't have enough attacks.
I don't think you can, but we'll see. Going on into Space Marine, turn 4.
So, in that turn, we fired a quad cannon at the lady, and we need to resolve that combat.
Oh,
and she didn't die. And then we blew up this ship by strapping metal guns to it. Metal bombs again. So that's all we ever do, and now we're trying to hide from other people while we stay alive.
Whilst we do this combat, let's roll this
Do
combat.
it on, alright.
So how many have I got?
8 still.
Piling in.
You still have 8.
Okay, so 4.
2.
Wow, that's
3.
amazing. And 2, 4, 6, 8.
2 misses.
Oh, now that the camera's on, the incubi are actually hitting. And running on 4s.
Yep.
I hate them. They perform for the camera. Good. Good.
They're not bad if they're AP2.
When they wound. I still hate them. So you got objective...
Kill the woman.
Kill the woman and also slay
So I
the
got 2
lord.
points for killing the woman.
Damn. Okay.
So I'm now on 13 victory points. But I need to not die.
We'll see about that.
Last turn. Last definite turn.
Last definite turn. Okay, so the Dark Eldar turn. These 3 guys, well in fact the 2 guys with the normal rifles killed the bikes after all of that shooting. And so we just moved over here. The mandrakes moved up, creeping through the trenches, managed to take out 2 of the marines, who then fell back. And the incubi needed like an 11 to charge because of the -2 for the grav generator and the -2 for the difficult terrain. So they just ran, and the Scourges went to go collect objective 5. Soul Blaze on the marines!
Oh, yeah.
On a 4-up. They get it, so it's D3 wounds. 1 wound. So wounding on a 4. Nothing. Good. Soul Blaze continues to astound. So I got 2 of my objectives, nowhere near my opponent's score, and he's got 3 marines left with which to hold on to his gains. And so we go into marine turn 5. It's marine's turn 5. Where did they go? Oh, there they are.
Please don't kill me.
They decided discretion was the better part of valor.
So that's the thing, they never run away, they always consolidate.
That is really annoying. Really annoying.
Oh, when they do run away, they always consolidate, sorry. So running away for you in that situation, you'd have lost.
Yes.
Running away for me was like, cool.
So yeah, so it's getting quite tense. It's come down to can I kill 3 marines?
Experience will tell us no.
Let's see. Okay, Dark Eldar turn 5. We move these guys up to hold the line. These guys shot at the building, did 3 hull points, not enough to bring it down. These guys, the mandrakes, moved up to claim objective 2. The mandrakes, incubi hopped across the building, trying to get into charge range for next turn.
If there is next turn.
If there is a next turn, and the Scourge shot and killed 2 marines. 1 man was holding the marine line. It's, what did I say, 14-9 to the marines?
It's 12-9, I think.
12-9.
Oh, no, it's not.
Plus your kill the warlords.
Yeah, no, it's,
we'll
it's
cancel that, but
13-9.
the marines are still winning. And Rob, would you do the honours and roll to see if the game goes on?
13.
So on a 3+ game continues.
Is it 3+? Are we sure? It's 3 and not 4?
I'm sure.
No! But finally, my low rolling is paid off.
And the game ends there. What a game. Well done, sir.
Low rolling for the win, finally. So many men left on the board. Not that many points for your team, I guess, but lots of men.
Yeah.
That's 200 and whatever.
240, I think.
Well, you lost one of them.
That was 80, that squad. Yeah, I think that is 80.
320, alright.
60 points.
380.
Those are... I can't forget. I think there's something like 45 points, 50 points, something like that.
Wow. Okay. No, you still have 400. You have like 40%. I have 1.4%.
But the game still. So yeah, well, what are your thoughts?
I want to play out the final turn that I would have done had it continued.
Okay.
Before my valiant defeat, but yeah, I got some really low rolling in some kind of important bits. But my people absorbed a lot more damage than they probably should have done. Terminators were completely and utterly useless.
Yes.
I think probably what I should have done is split the commander from his command squad earlier so I could split the fire. Problem was, all my fire had to go on things that got massively killed. So I had enough in each of them to blow that thing up 4 times over.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, I guess I could have just had melter bombs on one person, but that's only 5 points a pop, so is it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah, and like you want surety, I guess, when you're taking points. So yeah, I mean, I think overkill is probably a major problem in your.
I either don't blow them up, or I blow them up too much. And if I bring lots of marines against you, they just get killed. I should have.
Unless you can hide them within tanks or behind cover, and but difficult, I guess.
Because your things zip around so much, it's hard to get behind the cover. I don't know. Deep striking on this board might have actually been quite possible.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the look of it because of all the terrain, but it's still fairly open and.
Well, what I should have done is I should have
really
punched a hole with the bikes, which I did anyway. Punched a hole with the bikes and then dropped the Terminators in the hole.
Yeah. I'm still not sure about Terminators, unless.
No, I think if I had punched a hole, I could have used. No, yeah, if I'd have punched a hole, they would have definitely taken someone out. Like, I probably would have brought them against people and just killed loads of people with them. Like a hole.
Yeah, I mean, so I from our original games, I hate Terminators so much that I try to end them as soon as possible.
But they actually don't really do anything now anyway.
Well, because I end them as soon as possible.
With storm shields, I could give them
storm shields, thunder hammers. Apparently that works.
Well, I don't even need thunder hammers really. I could just give them storm shields.
Yeah, because you
for what? For this game anyway. For what we're doing, storm shields on the Terminators, just so they don't get liquefied.
Can they have power fists at the same time as having storm shields?
I think so. I'm not sure.
That would be quite brutal.
But it's not as good as a thunder hammer. That's why you give them thunder hammer instead. A thunder hammer's like a power fist, but better.
Yeah, not that much better though. Maybe. But...
The concussive thing makes it better.
Yeah. If I had done
it's AP 2.
Yeah, power fists are AP 2 though.
Really?
I don't know. I don't
Can't remember.
Can't remember.
Wait, strength.
Strength 8, still the same.
Well, the other one doubles your strength. So a power fist could be better on a strong person. Thunder hammer always just gives you strength 8, doesn't it? Or does it give you 2 times strength? I can't remember.
2 times strength, that's all.
And it has that concussive thing. I don't know what that does.
It like
knocks your people, stops them from attacking.
It makes them initiative 1 and like makes them move through difficult terrain if they try to move in the next turn, which I guess doesn't matter in combat. I think if I was to do something differently.
Oh my god! The thing I forgot to do again. I can do my bike attack thing. They have
bike attack thing.
They drive into you.
Oh, the Hammer of Wrath.
Yeah. Why do I keep forgetting that's the thing? I think it's strength 6.
Is it strength 6? No, it tends to be the people's normal strength.
I'm sure it was strength 6. It might not be. You might be right, but still, I can do that and then grenade you.
Yeah.
So I can just go. Bah!
But you raped my stuff anyway, so.
I just forgot it was against people though. I could have just done that into people, just been in a big cluster of people and survived longer, so that you couldn't shoot me.
The point was that you wanted to get rid of my, which I think you were right to do, is to get rid of the venom so that it couldn't fly around.
And it's because your squads are too small. There's no point in me trying to do that.
Yeah.
You had lots of little squads.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Flamers.
Flamers against Dark Eldar are bad.
So what? Not bad.
As in sickly good.
Oh yeah. What I do is then Terminator with a shield and heavy flamer. But you can only have one with a heavy flamer in a squad anyway.
Yeah.
But then again, if I was firing those missiles at people, I could have been firing my frag missiles at people rather than the crack at a tank. I stand by the cyclone launcher. I think it's actually really powerful.
I think you're wasting points on putting it on Terminators.
The cyclone launcher is really good. They can move and do it. It's 2 shots with 2 different kinds of ammunition, which is better than a rocket man.
I still think you're paying too much for...
Hey, last game they didn't die.
No,
You never killed
they
them.
didn't really do anything either.
They should have killed that tank.
They may be hole pointed and like, but it was just you're paying that much points for the 1 shot per turn.
Well, this time, that's why I put an autocannon, so more than 1 shot.
Yeah.
Which it only cost me an extra like 20 points, and should have been enough to kill a tank, but it didn't.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that. Yeah, good game. That was really tense. So
It just gives the Terminators range. That's the thing. Whereas none of the other people just don't have range.
yeah,
It's the only way to make them more effective is to put those guns on them.
but there's so much AP2 firing that you don't really want Terminators at range. So I think it distracts from what their purpose is to be close up and nasty.
But you have lots of AP2 in combat as well.
Well, 1 squad.
Well, that's what I mean. The only
And I
ones
never-
that would ever be
I will
assault.
never ever put them in against Terminators
Why?
because they lose.
Why? They shouldn't.
Do you not remember our earlier games?
Yeah, I remember that, but they shouldn't lose.
They do over multiple turns.
They go first.
They go first,
They have
and kill
82
about
weapons.
1 or 2 Terminators. The Terminators then take out half the squad. In the next turn, they don't do any damage. The Terminators take out the rest.
But why? Why do Terminators not? Why do they not die to your men? They should die as much as Space Marines.
Because I'm wounding on 4s. You're wounding on 2s. I get no armor save. You get your 5+ save.
But we're not. Oh, because you've got power fists.
Yes.
So if I have power fists,
Over time, over a number of turns, like both squads whittle each other down, I lose eventually.
but it's a lot cheaper squad.
It is cheaper squad.
It just holds up the Terminators. Yeah, I like Terminators. I'm always going to play Terminators. Even when I didn't play Terminators, I still lost. Well, actually, I say
Well,
lost.
you still won most of our games.
Yeah,
in 5th
but
edition.
I've won them. Like, I've won by doing stuff like that, just hiding behind a building. It's not actual, like, winning.
That's how this, that's how the Maelstrom stuff works, really, isn't it? Like, it's not about the feeling powerful and killing lots of models. It's getting those objectives.
But I want to table. I want to kill all the things. That's all I actually care about. But then again, I did try to get objectives rather than doing other things.
Yeah.
Right, let's play the last turn, and then you can go on.
Okay. But yeah, if I was to do something again, I would stamp on those incubi first. Stamp on them.
These?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Why?
I hate their little heads. They're on my hate list.